And so it's a new month, and with that we have 5 more stages to tackle on the Gates of Oblivion. Not gonna lie, kind of forgot about this, mainly because we didn't get 5 stages last month since we had the anniversary towers, but right now we are able to go up to stage 95, and then next month we can go up to stage 100 where we once more get 25 spirit orbs. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hope they stop doing stages on this tower once we hit 100, and then we can get a new special tower where that once more monthly can go up to 100. Because I kind of want to get a new Senkaimon character, and I just don't want to see more stages for this. I wanted to end and then get a new tower, because remember, the benefit and the reason why I do like these stages, or most of this tower in particular, is that a new player can start the game and go straight to 100 in one day, if they really wanted to. In fact, that's what we're going to do on our old account starting next month once the 100 stages are officially added, because I've yet to actually tackle the Senkaimon on my alt account, and it's definitely strong enough to actually do so. Either way though, jumping into it, stage 91, heart damage times 2, killer effect times 3, and also Quincy affiliation damage times 2. This was clearly designed for Kyogre in mind, and I would love to use him here. I love Kyogre. Been having a massive fun time with him, but the new rule that we did set ourselves 2 months ago is that we aren't allowed to bring a character that this stage was designed for. Now, in this case, we have a few options. I think our next best option here is going to be Misaki. She does get the 4 times damage output, but even then, any heart or rock healer is good enough to be used in this particular stage. So let's go ahead and build Misaki. I should probably have these builds saved. Haven't actually used a Nad character yet, so that's why I haven't actually saved it, but I'm definitely going to do so once we set this up. And you know what? We're going to go with Nad, but instead we're going to do a bit of recharge and full stamina. It's a decent way to actually build your Nad characters, assuming they can do a lot of damage to begin with. Because that way you're getting the damage output when you're staying at full stamina, but then we're also getting that extra bit of recharge so we can actually have that SE2 come back a lot faster to keep the boost and also barrier. So yeah, full stam build isn't actually going to be too bad. Let's see the cooldown. So 25 seconds. So for the most part, as you can see, we are one-shot here, but we are a Heart Quincy, so it's understandable, right? And we have given her the long strides, so we can flash step in and out real quick. But that boost and barrier should come back by the time we actually get to the boss stage, which is Lolly. Kind of funny, actually. Okay, that's kind of funny, because this stage was designed for Kyogre, right? And obviously, in the anime, he absolutely slaps the life out of Lolly. So that's kind of funny they put Lolly there as an actual boss. But very easy stage for us using Misaki. Hoping one day she does get a new character, preferably an SP character. That'll be really fun to play with her, especially with the new anime visuals. And we did talk about that earlier today, so check that out if you haven't. In that case though, stage 91, 24-second play time, easy done. Let's go to the next stage. Stage 92, we're going against Quincy enemies, technique damage times 3, killer effect times 5. That means we want to bring the newly released Chojuro. Again, we're not going to bring him, but rules are quite easy to follow. Are there any other Quincy killers out there? I mean, not the best characters to be fair, but you know what? Let's bring Lilynet. I actually haven't used it yet, but I definitely do intend to take it out into Arena because she's actually a decent Arena character. I know we said this rule recently where I have to use these characters, but it's kind of unfortunate because the characters we are kind of required to bring here, or want to bring more so, are some of my favorite characters in the entire game. So it does hurt me to choose Lilynet over someone like Chodra, I will say. In this case though, let's just go with a bunch of recharge and full stamina. Let's just do that. Okay, so we have the instant kill maps on the field. That's cool. Shouldn't really matter too much. They give us too much time. Like this quest, this part here gives you 6 seconds. There's no way anyone's going to die to that. I wouldn't mind if it like instant killed you straight away though. That'd actually be kind of toxic if they put that in more content outside of Senkaimon, I will be honest. In this case though, we are doing a respect amount of damage. It's unfortunately just our SA, or SAs more so, don't have the best range to them, right? So do we inflict? We inflict lacerate, so we can pretty much go ahead and use our summon right away. It's a fun soul bomb, and then we get to finish up with the SA1, right? Lacerate's actually pretty good in Senkaimon. Stops the bosses from using their soul bombs. Not too bad. And that's a pretty okay ending pose. I haven't actually seen it before. That's kind of cool. And we got 10 Brave Souls tickets. Do we use them? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Here we go, baby. I have yet to start saving my tickets because anniversary just happened. Let's just get that. Let's use an extra 10 so we have 10 more. Can we get something in these 10 tickets? No, we cannot. We got Chad. Let's go. 93 want us to only bring a no affiliation character. This might very well be the first time we only ever see this rule where we're only required to bring no affiliation characters. I don't feel like I've seen that before. Killer effect times 10 though. They clearly want us to bring someone like White, for example. Let's look at our other options here. So let's go by no affiliation. We definitely have a lot of options to be fair. And there are no affiliation enemies. So let's even narrow our options down even more. No affiliation killer, no affiliation character. These are our options. Funny, how do I have every character here max transcended? What are the odds? Like, that's actually crazy to look at. Is this a lock stage? It is. So I don't even want to bring White. Not like it really matters, to be fair. Let's go with Macy. No, let's go with Yoruichi Soifon. And they actually have killer against the bosses too, and advantage against the boss. So yeah, definitely a good character to bring here other than White if you don't have him. Having a look at our links, we can't actually load that because we have Yoruichi and Soifon as our main, but we can throw Knives in. All right then, so let's see how this goes. Not too bad. We are again max transcended, so we are gonna have an easy time. Unfortunately messed up with that SA1. But it's fine. We're not trying to speedrun. Not as of yet. Until they finish the tower and they add an overall clear time for this tower, then we're going to have to go back and speedrun, which is going to be quite long, to be fair. Because when I usually speedrun Senkaimons, which we are going to do later this weekend on the... Oh, we got hit, unfortunately. Lost out a lot of DPS there, but it's fine. Usually speedrunning an entire Senkaimon takes a few hours. Whether that's the 25-stage Senkaimon or the 50-stage Senkaimon towers. Doing 100 stages, and consider the fact that most of these stages are on the more difficult sides, more so to the likes of, you know, the 25-stage Senkaimon towers. Cool soul bomb, and we actually did kill, even though we lost a bit of full stamina. But yeah, 25 stage Senkaimon towers take a couple hours to speedrun. Same goes with the 50 stage ones. That's more so difficult near the end. The first 25 plus stages are super easy. We use one character. But in this case, 100 towers, and almost every stage you have to bring someone new individually. That would be quite long. That would have to be multiple streams if we ever did decide to do that whenever they do finish this particular tower. But stage 93 done in 44 seconds. Let's move on to stage 94. Alright then, so stage 94, we're going against Soipers, we're bringing a captain character, so this is for Yachiru. They're clearly making sure you want to use all the new anniversary characters since we didn't have any Gates of Oblivion stages last time around, right? So in this case, we have to bring a captain. We're forced to only bring a speed character. That's easy fulfillable. Let's look at other options here. So captain with Soiper killer. We don't need killer, to be fair. Definitely narrow down our options a tad bit. Let's go by no Soiper. Few more options here. Few more options. We definitely could bring Jushiro. But you know what? Let's bring the other Yachiru, or more so Retsu, the swimsuit version. She's definitely going to go for this quest relatively easy. She does have weakening, weakened defense, a heal on the soul bomb, pushback SA1. We're going to be good to go in this particular quest. Let's make sure we pick the right one. Unfortunately, still missing that speed T cup. We've had multiple guaranteed 5 stars, multiple guaranteed 5-star tickets with the free multis, and I still can't get it. But one day we will get it. Here we go. Let's use swimsuit Retsu. So we're going to save that SA1 for the pushback. I think I've actually worked on her, so I think she is T20. So let's use the SA1 right away. Okay, yeah. That's why we use the SA1 right away. Just in case it did do a lot of damage, it would push the enemies back, and that's what we wanted to go for. So in this case, our SA3 had a bit of lag spike there. Didn't one-shot, surprisingly, but that SA1 has a really high damage output if you can get all the hits in. But here we go. Let's use our soul bomb. Nice. 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 All right. Honestly, this character aged well. I've been saying it. She's not a bad character. Definitely someone that I think might have gotten better with age, mainly when it comes to links or farming, though, keep that in mind. I wouldn't really use that anywhere outside of epic raids. But if you're a Retsu fan, like, you can still use this character nowadays, and it's not really that much of a problem. So essentially, she's gotten, like, what, 2+ years of playtime? That's not bad. And we are speed blitzing through this. In this case, stage 95, power attribute damage ×3, killer effect ×3. We are going against solos. We do want to bring 8th anniversary to go, and for clearing this stage, we do get 25 free orbs. Now, power hollows, there are quite a few, to be fair. Of course, we do have Yamamoto as well. Do we need to bring a Soiper? We do not. So definitely a few characters that we can bring here. Could bring someone like Nemu. Do want to bring Orihime. She is resurrected potentially in like less than 2 weeks' time. Do like me some Yoruichi action. I guess in this case, though, since she just got resurrected, let's go with Nemu. Luckily, I definitely do have a set save for her, so we can quickly switch her accessories and also links before I even finish the sentence. So surely we're one-shotting, right? I know she doesn't have like a crazy high damage. Oh, I remember. We have to be at low stamina, right? We gave her like a full stam build. And we're... Okay. Well, we can't use it anyway. She's a melee character. I never read that. So let's change our options once more. Let's put ranged. No way. I want to bring Orihime. For the memes, I would bring someone like Magoto, but I like playing with Orihime. I like the design. Hope she gets a new character sometime soon. Now, unfortunately, our SA2 is going to do no damage, so we're working with basically 2 strong attacks here. But like we do have a shield, so we can work with this. Count a few lag spikes there. I remember when this character was about to come out, like we knew we were going to get 1,000 Yabado Orihime. I was really hoping, and we still yet to see it. she would be the first character to have 3 effects on her soul bomb. I believe she was the first character to have 2. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like she was the first one to have... Oh, luckily that doesn't do any damage to us. Let's use that SA3 back up. Unfortunately, we got hit, but it's fine. We can heal. But yeah, I believe she might have been the first character to have a SA2, barrier, and also heal. I wanted 3. I wanted to have a boost, barrier, and heal. And I still want to see that whenever we get a new Aaroniero sometime in the future, right? I'm surprised it hasn't actually happened yet, to be honest. So we actually lost a lot of DPS there since we actually got hit. Lucky for us, though, the shield does come through. And in this case, we have weakened defense on our soul bomb, so we can actually use it straight away. Love the soul bomb. Always love it when they have 2 characters displayed in a soul bomb. Very rare for them to actually do that. And then we can finish up with our night string. I think I'm actually more excited to see the character's model when she gets a new one in game. Because one big thing about this character is that eyes are obviously grey, right? The new one would have the more up-to-date, you know, orange eyes, for example, to match the hair. It would look kind of weird if we actually do get it. But there we go. Stage 95, the final stage for today, completed. And with that, we do get 25 free orbs. Love to see it. And it looks like they're keeping up with next month, for example, giving us 25 more orbs. And I believe with that, do we get a chads? We do. There we go. We got another chads. I've actually yet to even claim these chads. So how many do we have now? We have 4 chads here, and we also have 2 chads from the 7th and 8th anniversary tower. Definitely going to pick Chad of Mist since he's the rarest of the bunch. But yeah, I'm going to be waiting for these, holding onto them until I have a really good character that I want to have a max transcended Chad link onto them. As of right now, there's no character for that, but essentially I'm waiting for a Giselle is basically what I'm trying to say. Once Giselle comes out, or like a really good new OP Aaroniero, I would then pick the Chad according to that attribute. But with that said, lads, that was the video for today, going over the Gates of Oblivion stage 91 to 95. Next month, we are going to finally stage 100. Kind of crazy to think that we're now on 100, right? Or about to be more so. And again, I'm really hoping that's the end of this tower and we could get a new one. I do want me some new Senkaimon towers. I can understand why we don't get new normal towers because it takes like 5+ months to collect all the characters. As a new player, it literally takes you years to get all past Senkaimon characters, and that's a bad system. Extreme, I feel like definitely could have gotten a new one by now since it's a ticket. New players don't need to go back and do these. You're not missing much. But for a special tower, would love to see a new character sometime soon with a new tower. And then new stages to go for. Because imagine if like a new tower did get added and there was multiple special ones. Let's say you start like 2 years from now. You would just have so many stages to go through, so many rewards, and a bunch of new characters to collect all in one day, which would be really sick. Either way though, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care and peace.